Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have an unshakable self-discipline while others struggle to maintain it even for a day? It's a question we've all asked ourselves at some point. Self-discipline, or our lack thereof, is a universal struggle. It's the invisible boundary between our dreams and our reality, the deciding factor between success and failure. But here's the paradox. We all desire discipline. We know it's the key to achieving our goals, to molding ourselves into the individuals we aspire to be. Yet despite our best intentions, we often fail to maintain it. This is what we call the discipline paradox. It's the contradiction between our longing for discipline and our repeated failure to uphold it. A tantalizing game of chase where we're both the pursuer and the elusive. So let's delve deeper and uncover the psychological reasons behind our struggle with self-discipline. The human mind is a complex entity, and our struggle with self-discipline is deeply rooted in our psychology. One of the main psychological reasons why we find it challenging to maintain self-discipline is our desire for instant gratification. Picture yourself at a bakery staring at a mouth-watering glazed donut while you're on a diet. Your brain is wired to prioritize immediate pleasure over long-term benefits, which in this case is the joy of eating that donut versus the satisfaction of sticking to your diet plan. Moreover, our natural tendency to avoid discomfort plays a significant role in our struggle with self-discipline. Imagine you're cozy in your bed, and it's time for your morning workout. Your brain will likely try to convince you to stay comfortable rather than get up and exercise. This is because we are biologically programmed to seek comfort and avoid discomfort, which often leads us to choose the easy path over the more challenging yet rewarding one. Lastly, let's talk about the impact of negative self-perception on our ability to maintain discipline. If you constantly see yourself as someone who can't stick to a routine or achieve goals, then that's likely to become your reality. It's like looking at a painting with a negative lens. No matter how beautiful the artwork is, your perception will always taint its beauty. So, if you perceive yourself negatively, it becomes difficult to exercise self-discipline because you've already convinced yourself that you can't. However, it's important to remember that these psychological factors are not fixed. Just as a river carves its path through a landscape over time, our brains too can be reshaped and rewired. With consistent effort and a positive mindset, we can overcome these psychological obstacles and strengthen our self-discipline. As you can see, our minds can be our biggest allies or our biggest obstacles when it comes to self-discipline. Now that we understand what's holding us back, how can we overcome these psychological barriers and cultivate lasting self-discipline? The first step is mastering the art of delayed gratification. It's about acknowledging our immediate desires but choosing to focus on long-term rewards. Imagine you're a marathon runner. Every step might be painful, but you push through because you're focused on the finish line. Next, we need to embrace discomfort. Change isn't easy, and it often comes with a level of discomfort. But remember, it's in the discomfort zone where growth happens. See discomfort as an opportunity to stretch your limits. Finally, altering negative self-perceptions is crucial. If you keep telling yourself you lack discipline, you'll continue to struggle. Instead, start affirming that you're a disciplined person, even if it doesn't feel true yet. Over time, these affirmations will change your self-perception. Remember, cultivating self-discipline is a journey, not a destination. Let's summarize what we've discussed today. We started by exploring the discipline paradox, the perplexing situation where we know what's good for us, yet we often choose otherwise. This paradox, as we learned, is a common struggle that we all face in our journey toward self-discipline. We then delved into the psychology of self-discipline, examining why we as humans find it so challenging. We discovered that our brains are wired for immediate gratification, which often leads us to choose short-term pleasure over long-term benefits. But it's not all doom and gloom. We also discussed strategies to overcome these barriers. By recognizing our limitations and actively working towards reshaping our habits, we can gradually build our self-discipline. Remember, the journey towards self-discipline may be challenging, but with understanding and practice, it's a path anyone can tread. So start today and unlock your potential.